Hello my lovely people, welcome to another video in my channel. I just put my little one down to sleep for his nap and I'm trying to finish my morning coffee, so I thought it was the best moment to sit down and give you a live update why I haven't been uploading that often lately and what is going on with my life. I haven't been that active the last months for several reasons. We were traveling a lot and I didn't have the space to film anything. We flew to Romania, to my husband's country, in February, and we had a lovely time. We both relaxed and rested because my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, they took care of the baby for a few hours during the day, so I had time to finally sleep in a bit and rest and relax. The long-term plan is for us to move back to Romania. We never came to the UK with the intention of staying here for the rest of our life, and after having our little one we realized how important it was for us to have our families around and for our little one to be able to grow with his grandparents. We thought about it and decided to move back at some point in the near future so he gets to spend more time with the family, and also Romania is closer to Greece, so we're gonna be able to travel from one country to the other easier. For that reason, we spent a lot of time looking in places in shops about like windows and doors, because initially we were contemplating if we're going to demolish the whole house because it's old and it's small and rebuild it as we want. We decided to just extend it and refurbish it because it will be so much more expensive to demolish it all. We created this big room which is going to be separated with a wall in between, and they're going to be two smaller rooms. One of them is going to be Filippo's room and the other one is going to be a guest house or an office or a studio. We'll see what's going to happen with that. Then the plan is to create a big open kitchen space with the dining room and the living room. So my husband's bedroom is going to be the kitchen, and then the wall is going to be demolished and the two bedrooms, they're going to be connected, so it's going to be the dining room and the living room all together in one space. Then the current kitchen is going to be our bedroom. We're going to close the door that currently connects the kitchen to the second bedroom, so we don't have any connection between those two rooms. And then we're going to have our ensuite bathroom, which we're going to leave it as it is for the moment, and later in the future we're going to refurbish it too. We also added a new bathroom, so we have two bathrooms, a guest bathroom and our ensuite, and I think that is okay. I think we don't need any more bathrooms in this house. There are a lot of things that still need to happen. We have to change the flooring, we have to change the window, we have to level all the flooring throughout the house because it's not the same level, the new part with the old part. We won't do anything on the exterior for now. We have done the roof, but the priority is the interior. So many things that need to happen when you build a house, and I want to be sure that everything I choose, I'm sure about it. I'm trying to be very careful with my decisions. Hopefully everything will go well. I just need to be a place where it will be practical, it's going to function as properly, it's going to be everything in the right place, how it makes sense in my mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to ask for help of an interior designer. I have searched in the city near our place. For now, my main help and guide is The Sims 4. I built the dream house there, and I'm hoping things will go according to that plan. And no, of course it's a game and it's not gonna be 100% like that in reality, but I'm trying to make it as close to it as possible. We haven't made any decision yet. Hopefully we're gonna start making some decisions in the near future, start get things going. Apart from looking for house materials, we had a lot of fun. We took our little one to the pool for the first time. He loved it. You won't see him smiling in the clip because he never smiles. He's a very serious baby that tries to comprehend what is happening around him and he's examining his environment, but he loved it. He didn't want to get out of the pool. It was so much fun, and we were with the whole family there, with my siblings, my parents-in-law. It was lovely, it was so nice because it was so cold outside and it was so warm in the pool. Oh, it was amazing. Last time we went, we stayed for the whole day because we had no responsibilities. I don't know if the pool is connected to what happened after, but when we came back to the UK, we decided to give him a bath and he started screaming his head out. At first I thought that I didn't check the water properly and I burned him, but that wasn't the case. He just cried out of nowhere, and the same happened the next time we tried to give him a bath. I just searched online and they said that it's very common for a baby to have aquaphobia when they reach around 8-9 months, because they start to realize and understand the environment around them. I had never heard of it, and it was so weird because he loved water, he loved his bath and staying in the water, and it was very weird for me to see him from one day to the other to just cry when his feet touch the water. When I wash his hands, he's fine. I think the problem with his feet, he doesn't like to step in the water. I'm trying to find a way to help him get over it soon. If you have experienced that, please leave down in the comments any advice or any information on how to help my little one not be afraid of the water anymore. I have bought him a lot of toys, but nothing is working. I have even tried to put him Cocomelon because he loves his Cocomelon, and that doesn't work either. I need to find a way to help him with that. After Romania, we came back. We stayed about 3 weeks in Romania and we came back to the UK. My siblings came with us and we had again a lot of fun all together. They stayed for 2 weeks, and in the last day before the flight we were just chatting and it crossed my mind, what if I flew with them to Greece to spend a bit more time with my family, because I'm on maternity leave, my husband is working all day, so I spend a lot of hours alone with the baby. And I just decided to book the ticket and we went to Greece for a few weeks. It was lovely. It was the time that my little one started walking more and more, and we were going to the port of my city where there are no cars. It's only for pedestrians, and he was working with the help of my mom and me, and he loved looking at the sea. Again, I raced a bit more because my mom was helping me. I had homemade food every day. I didn't have to worry about me cooking with one hand because I'm holding the little one. I saw my friends, I ate the foods that I really missed. It was a nice break. Of course I miss my husband. It was sad that he couldn't come with us, but it was a nice break for me and the baby, and for me to get my batteries recharged for the future. Because no matter how much you love your baby, when you're at home all day long and you don't interact with other people, it's very tiring mentally. You just do the same things again and again and again, and I really want to get him to a baby class and do more activities with him, because now that he's growing up and he understands and he wants and likes, I think, to interact with more children, I think it's going to be good for him, and maybe it's gonna help him like relax more and sleep better. I don't know, we'll see. I had to complete my dissertation and it took me so long to do that, because having a baby who doesn't sleep well at night and doesn't sleep well in the morning leaves me exhausted. So I didn't have the energy and the time to sit down and start the dissertation from scratch. It was very challenging for me to do that because he would sleep late at night, he would wake up a lot of times throughout the night, and I didn't have any energy to stay up late. And during the day he only took 3 naps, 30 minutes each, which didn't leave me any time at all to focus on my dissertation. Luckily, my mother-in-law came and helped me. She stayed with the baby for a few weeks and then managed to finish the dissertation and to complete my module and finally to graduate. My graduation is in the summer. I'm not sure if I'm gonna attend yet. If I do, I'm gonna take you with me. Regarding the flights to both Romania and Greece, I will say that they were a completely different experience than the first time we flew to Greece when the baby was 2 months old. The difference between flying with a newborn baby and a 7 and 8 month old baby is huge. When the baby is newborn, they need their milk or your breast, the pacifier, and cuddles. That's it. You can buy a toy for them. You can take a toy with you, but they don't really interact and they don't really play with toys. Maybe just to look at something like a book, but they won't really play. They're gonna sleep for the whole trip. 7-month-old and an 8-month-old is a whole different story. When we flew to Romania, he wouldn't stay still in the plane, but we were still managing to keep him on the seat. I had downloaded some videos on YouTube. I had gotten a lot of snacks with me, a lot of toys, books. Both me and my husband were trying to entertain him, and it was challenging, but it was manageable. We did that. The flight to Greece, that was the worst because he wouldn't settle at all. He wanted to walk, so we were just walking up and down the corridor for the most part of the trip. He wanted to sleep, but he couldn't sleep. It was too noisy. It was a nightmare. I couldn't settle him at all. And I realized that at that age it's better to travel at night time, like we did when we flew back from Greece to the UK. Our flight was around 9 p.m. Around the time that we had to board the plane and take off, it was his bedtime, so I just gave him milk on plane and he slept. Of course he woke up because he always wakes up at night, but it wasn't as bad as the previous flights. And then once we came back home, I just put him in his crib and he didn't wake up at all. He just continued sleeping. So that's a tip I would tell you with flying with baby. Try to fly near his bedtime so he has been exhausted through the whole day, and then he just can relax and he can sleep on the plane. Now we're back in our base, in everyday life. The time is coming where I have to go back to work. I'm really worried about that because he doesn't sleep through the night. He wakes up every 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. He doesn't do 3 and 4 hour stretches anymore, maybe 3, but that's not that often. So I'm really worried on how I'm going to be able to function because I don't drink coffee much now. I used to drink and I can drink, but it doesn't work on me. I can drink 3 cups of coffee and I can go straight to bed. It won't help me stay up. I know that you can function being sleep deprived, but when you have a serious job, I'm a nurse, and when I have to interact with people, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm trying not to stress about it, and I'm hoping that by the time I have to start working, his sleep is going to be a bit improved. I've been hoping like that for all these months, but I don't see any miracles happening. Maybe, I don't know. I'm really hoping he's gonna sleep through the night. Yeah, that was really, we traveled a lot. I had my university. I'm hoping that from now on things gonna get better, gonna get easier. I have already started creating content. I have so many ideas, so I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to do all of them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got an idea of what was happening in our life all these months. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, I hope you're all well. Bye.